sense to the country, to the continent, and beyond. You have established yourself as a spiritual authority in politics, sports, and many fields of endeavor. We want to find out about some few developments going on social media, specifically a Facebook article posted on the 29th of November 2022 concerning the upcoming Black Star clash with Uruguay, which has caused so much controversy. I hope you're aware of that. What do you think about that?
Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah, الذي هدانا لهذا الإسلام وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. اللهم صل على سيدنا الأمين ورسول الثقلين وعلى آله المشرفين التائبين وأصحابه المتوالين التائبين وأمة خير أمة العالمين. Our viewers cut across the globe, wherever you are, good evening or good morning or good afternoon, because of the difference of the latitude and the longitude. Thank you very much for this very important, intelligent question. Actually, I posted it yesterday together with my IT team, but I have nothing to say about that apart from what I know. You know, this coming Friday, as you said, and as is on the table of the FIFA timetable,
Sure.
Ghana is playing Uruguay.
Absolutely.
So when I heard that one, then it remembered me about what happened in Sakumono. That led to the post of the article.
In 2010.
That's 2010. So
South Africa.
Yes, that's South Africa. So this article has been posted again and again. This is the fifth or the sixth time of posting the article.
Okay.
So for those who have just seen it now, they are just giving the interpretation of what they know.
Okay.
So the question is, what of those who have seen it then, when there was not even the World Cup? Last year we posted it 2 times.
Okay.
Last 2 years we posted it about 1 time.
Okay.
And then at the time of the COVID too. So when they scroll and they go down, they will see it. So it's not it's not foreign. The article is not foreign. It's something that we've been posting it again and again. But as part of my spiritual track record,
Absolutely.
I posted this time for the big guys of the country to know that something had ever happened.
Wow.
So we should not do a mistake for history to repeat itself. That's why I concluded by saying, be vigilant.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. That's a very detailed clarification. Your Eminence, a follow-up question. Are you, by this saying that the article posted in reference has nothing to do with the spiritual prediction?
Actually, it has got nothing to do with prediction or prophecy.
Okay.
It's a historical spiritual article.
Okay.
For my own remembrance, for the remembrance of the people who were witness there,
Okay.
and then for the people, the high-profile people in the sports administration, to know that something had ever happened. Maybe that time, maybe the time that we posted that one, that time there was no World Cup, so their minds were not there. So this is actually a recall to the Blaster,
Okay.
and then the Ghanaians entirely as a whole.
Wow.
It's just like a preaching. It's
Absolutely.
something that you know when you go to the mosques, when you go to the churches, they think that they are preaching to you, already know it. So, but again and again, they are what? They are refreshing your mind about that thing.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. You've allayed our fears because some people, many interpreted it to be like a repeat of history. You know, that which happened in 2010 in South Africa is likely to happen again. That is our basic interpretation. But thank you for allaying our fear and not have said it emphatically that way as we thought. There was a comment also.
But before then, I did not say anything as to whether Blaster will win or they will lose, or Uruguay will win or they will lose.
No.
I've just posted my article.
No.
And I'm also entitled for my work.
No.
So I just posted it for them. It's like when you go to a certain place, then a dog bites you, and you are the same person going to that side in that house, and it's the same dog. Then the eyewitness will tell you that, please, if you have forgotten, the dog is still there.
No.
So this is just simple.
No. Beautiful one day. There was a gentleman that posted under the comment section that you are using psychology rather than the spirit in this prediction. What do you think about this?
I thank him so much for praising me and then for giving me an amount of psychology in my life. I thank you so much because it's a credit for someone crediting a spiritualist having a psychology. It's a privilege. I thank you. But the question is that the 2016 presidential elections, when I talk of, is it 52.85% that Nanado will win? Is that one too? There was a psychology before when I congratulated Nanado before winning the elections.
No.
And then the missing Malaysian Airlines.
No.
The German, together with Transmuda, scoring hat-trick.
No.
Neymar winning, scoring second goal between what do you call it, their team and then the team that they played first in 2014. A lot of things, number of yellow cards, number of red cards, number of injuries, and that one too can psychology do that. So I thank him so much for giving me that credit.
Thank you very much. In fact, your track record in prophecies, predictions, and calculations cannot be debated. The evidence are clear. Social media is littered with so many of them, and you still have that integrity. But it's something that we've observed, those of us that are following you. We've realized that there's a unique star with which you've been predicting these World Cups. So in Germany winning the 2014 World Cup, you went specifically straightforward. France winning the 2018 World Cup, roasted in Russia, you went straightforward. But this particular time, this Qatar 2022, there is some kind of ambiguity and, metaphor and parables and all this. Why this time? Why this?
The question is very funny and very intelligent and very enjoyable.
Thank you.
Actually, as part of my Islamic faith, I have to, once I'm doing my prophecies and my predictions and whatever, I have to also be concerned about my Islamic faith and then meeting my God one day, one time, in the year after.
Amen.
So gambling is not allowed in Islam. So then time, 2014, 2018, I was not aware that they were using these things for gambling. Not until quite recently that I know that the gambling nature of what I'm doing is very huge. So for us to share, then I'll bring it out, vomit it out, then you also try and decode it for yourself. When you decode it and you get it, that one, my Lord will not ask me that I've given you the answer to the predictions. So it is one of the reasons why you see that the things are zigzag, writing all these equations, writing all this chemistry and all this nonsense. But I've done a lot. So it's left onto the gamblers or whosoever is doing to decode. But I'm advising Muslims involved that they should avoid gambling.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence.
But if not, emphatically, God willing, I'm not boasting. Since I can detect someone who can take a fool and hide it elsewhere, and any taxi number elsewhere, as for 32 things, I think that this one is small for me to do that.
Absolutely.
But if you are intelligent enough, you are following the trend of what I'm doing, you'll be able to decode some of the things that I've done.
Great. Thank you very much, Your Eminence.
Okay.
Last but one, before we leave you, because we know your time is quite tight, and we also understood per one of your predictions, even before the World Cup, about the Group H that Blaster finds itself in. You said the road may lead to semi-final, even eventually final, but you gave a condition, which is attached to the fact that the group stage will be quite tough for us. But you said there will be some sadaka. One of your boys, when I came made me understand that within your own capacity, you did some prayers. But can you tell us more about, have you reached the authorities of this country, or what is the Sadaka about, and or what is it that you were trying to say, about Sadaka and reaching the semi-final?
That is very true. That is very true. That is very interesting and very intelligent. We call some of them the top officials, the task force officials of this country. Unfortunately, we didn't reach them. Some of them, we didn't reach them. But, as for the Sadaka, when we do it, it is something that will help us and then we'll go far.
Amen.
But since we did not get them, we will not fold our hands and say that we didn't get them, then we are going to sleep. So within our spiritual capabilities, what we'll do, we'll also do.
Thank you
but
very
we don't
much.
know what God is going to do.
Love. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Finally, Your Eminence, as a spiritual authority, a philosopher, a numerologist, even a spiritual hacker, and the list goes on and on, what will be your very specific and important advice for the boys, the Black Star team, for against Friday and possibly beyond?
Thank you very much. The advice, they are immeasurable, but they are short. They should forget of the past and build on the current. What I mean by forgetting of the past is that they should not think of the revenge of what happened in 2010 Chinchina that we are going to. They should not ball up. They should be down and take it normal. As Uruguay wants to take it normal. But if they are high and their opponents are normal, you see that the outcomes is not going to you. So they should take it normal. As normal they are going to, as normal as they play with Korea. They should take it normal as they play it with Portugal. And they should even take it normal as if that they are making an exercise on the field. It is the best advice so far. But if they have that heart, they have that thought of revenge of what happened about Suarez, a lot of inconveniences will happen. Play as normal as they do. They are doing well. That's the advice.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence Shehu Ustaz Shamuna Jibril.